Find the value of cosine theta if tangent theta equals -4/7 and given that the terminal side of theta lies in quadrant 2. Let's first make a quick sketch of a coordinate plane. Angle theta is in quadrant 2, and the fact that tangent theta equals the ratio of the opposite side to the adjacent side in a right triangle, we can set up this diagram. The opposite side equals 4, the adjacent side equals -7, and we're using -7 to represent a negative x-coordinate, placing this angle in quadrant 2. Now from this picture we can identify cosine theta from the fact that cosine is the ratio of the adjacent side to the hypotenuse in a right triangle. Now in our diagram we have values for the opposite side and the adjacent side, but we don't yet know what the hypotenuse is. So we'll use Pythagorean theorem. Each leg squared and then added together equals the square of the hypotenuse. If you're wondering about whether the hypotenuse should be positive or negative, we usually choose the hypotenuse to be positive. We pay attention to signs with the adjacent and the opposite sides, but the hypotenuse can always be taken to be positive. Now going over to the ratio that cosine of theta is the adjacent side to the hypotenuse side, we have the answer that cosine theta equals -7 over radical 65. If we choose to rationalize the denominator, we're multiplying numerator and denominator by another radical 65. That rationalizes the denominator to 65, and our numerator is -7 radical 65. The 65 cannot be simplified in the square root.